Ashley, baby, we're going down slowly. Take me. Well, I've heard the worst, but honestly, I can't get over you. I got this feeling when I first saw you, and all my thoughts so they can't come through. My clever words come and go as we speak, and yes, I got this. Oh my God, don't be another one. I need a way out. Can you help me get there?
Curtis at Brio and Polaris. Could you guys tell them your names and what you do?
I'm Tanner, and I sing and play guitar.
I'm AJ, and I play drums and tambourine.
I'm Garrett, and I play guitar.
I'm Brendan, and I play bass.
How did you get the name Disco Curtis?
Well, we got the name Disco Curtis from a guy named Curtis that we knew that was a disco master. He's like a disco drummer, dancer, instructor from the 1970s. And we actually met him. He's a friend of ours now, but we named it in honor of him. He's an older gentleman.
Older gentleman. All right. And how did you guys all come together to form Disco Curtis?
We were in other bands before, and then those bands kind of fell apart over time, and we wanted to do something new and exciting and different. So I had this vision to do Disco Curtis, and then AJ and I started jamming together, and then Garrett came in, and then Brendan came in, and it all just kind of fell into place. We just started recording songs, and it was fun. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any funny tour stories from that tour?
Brendan, tell it.
If you remember, Brendan that night, we had been in Buffalo, New York the night before with Boys Like Girls, and then the next night we're in Columbus, Ohio, and okay, I'll say it. Brendan doesn't want to tell a story. So we're in the middle of a song. This cracked me up. I don't know if you remember this, but at that show, Brendan just yells out "Buffalo" like in the middle of the song.
I do remember
We were
that.
definitely in Columbus.
Okay, so I was on YouTube and I stumbled upon some of your DC TV
Mm-hmm.
episodes. Where did you get your ideas for some of those?
Well, yeah, a lot of them. Brendan is really good.
Yeah.
He does all the video stuff and editing, and he just he does hilarious stuff that we love to film.
Yeah. A lot of times it's like, we'll be doing something, we're like, let's film this and make it into a DC TV. Like, we don't really think it up. That's actually like, a lot of that stuff, we actually do that. And then we just kind of film it as it happens.
A lot of it is just like random, spontaneous, like, do you have a camera ready? So
Yeah,
everything, like,
like-
something's about to happen.
Yeah.
We were already playing Ultimate Football for DC TV
Yeah.
too, and we
Yeah.
started filming it.
I can't tell you how many times a day I hear like, where's the camera? Because it's always like,
Yeah.
it's just something happens. It's not like we're like, okay, today we'll do this and this and this and film it. It's just kind of like we grab it as fast as we can.
And then just start.
Yeah.
I noticed that you guys are recording some new demos.
Mm-hmm.
What can you give us a little like sneak peek of what we can expect to hear?
That's a good question. I don't know as far as demos what we're going to post. Those are more for us and producers and whatnot. But perhaps we'll leak something soon. I don't know.
Okay, so you guys care a lot about your fans, yes.
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 What do you think that they should expect to see from you guys in the future?
Bigger things.
They should expect to see us.
Yeah.
I mean, like us. The more that we grow, like we're not going to change the way that we treat them, because like one of our biggest elements of our band is like the interaction with our fans, and like we rarely use the word fan. We normally use the word friend, because I mean, even if that's corny, like we just really strive to achieve like a real relationship with all of them. So it's not just like that base level of a fan. Like we like to hang out with them. We always hang out with them before and after every show. You'll never see us leaving the show early. We leave until like the last person's gone, or we stay there until the last person's gone.
Yeah.
So, and we.
What are your guys' favorite city and state you have played in?
Columbus, Ohio, for me.
So you better say Columbus.
Yeah, no, I'm not just saying that.
Yeah,
Like, it really was.
Yeah, I think Columbus, Ohio for me as well.
I mean, I see two ways of looking at that, because Columbus, Ohio was a sick show with Boys Like Girls, tons of people, but then, I mean, Dallas, Texas is our hometown, and we
Yeah,
have very
love
enthusiastic,
Dallas.
very enthusiastic people here for us.
Yeah.
So.
I definitely have yeah, it's been cool. Houston's great too.
Yeah.
Houston's like a second home almost.
Yeah,
It's
the Houston
cool.
Beaumont area is awesome. The kids
great.
are so just
Honestly,
cool.
like the kids that we have in each city are really awesome. Like
Yeah.
everyone that is there is so we're just like thankful that they're there. It's cool.
We hate to call out cities just based on how many people are there because we know that there's great people in like tons of cities for us. So if all of our fans could go into one city, that would be our favorite city.
It'd be pretty cool.
I mean, you could make it once you guys get bigger, make your own city.
We should. That's what we're gonna do.
That's an idea.
That's what we're doing after that.
That's a strategic business move. To make your own city.
But I definitely like
Mayor.
Ohio. I like Ohio as a state. We played in Cincinnati last night, and it was
Well,
awesome.
that was awesome.
And now I'm excited for Columbus today. So
A lot
It's
of people don't expect us to actually really get into our concerts and stuff, but we do. We really like our music.
definitely,
It's insane. We got like this solid Texas area, and then just randomly way up north in Ohio. It's
yes.
crazy. It's 2 hot patches for us.
Cold.
It's cold but hot with passion.
There you go.
I'm hot with passion.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys have any pre-show rituals before you go on stage?
We get in the zone.
That's what we call it.
We all just huddle around and have like this moment together.
There's kind of 2 parts. There's the very solemn moment of getting in the zone. We all huddle around, and then right after that, we just go crazy, jump around, get hyped up. So, because you gotta have both. We gotta get really focused, but then we also gotta get our energy back.
There's a lot of chest pounding and
Yeah.
jumping and saliva.
Roaring.
It comes to it.
Did a real girl named Ashley inspire this song?
No, but a real girl inspired that song, and the girl that I'm singing about and that I wrote it about, I just didn't want to use her name in the song. The song's not really a good song. She didn't deserve to have her name as the title of the song. That's all I'm gonna say. But
People want to know when the Ashley video is going to be premiering.
we don't have an exact date, but it's because the video is finished. It's completely done. We've seen it. Looks good. I like it. But,
Watched the reunion last night.
yeah, we watched it last night actually. But the release is going to be a big release, and the people that are releasing that, because we are not releasing it independently, it's out of our hands. So we're just waiting.
There's a lot that goes into it. Because we're taking a lot of time to make sure the release is very big. Instead of, we could release it right now, but it wouldn't be as well planned and marketed. So.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
How do you guys stay so grounded and down to earth after all your present success?
Great, she thinks we're down to earth.
Like I said, just being, I don't know, seeing bands like growing up, it's the same thing. Like, I remember being in other people's shoes, like being the listener, being in the audience. Like, we're all human, we're all the same people. We just play music, we're on a stage, so we're all the same now. So that's it.
And I don't think we thought anything was cooler than when bands were just real with the people. I think I always wished every band I saw I could just go up there and have a meaningful conversation. So
Yeah.
it's cool to go back and do the same thing with the people that come to see us. It's just give them that chance that we always wanted. It's just cool to be able to do.
Okay. Would you ever become friends with and stay in contact with a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. There was a fan that Brendan met that they ended up actually dating for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't know she was a fan, but
Apparently she liked us.
Hey, we have to date a fan, because if they're not a fan, then they don't like our band, and that would be an
Yeah.
awkward relationship.
You don't want to date somebody that hates your band.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a requirement for us to date you. You better be a fan. So keep that in mind, ladies. Like our band, and we'll go out with you. Quote me on that.
All right.
I got it.
Is there anything else you guys want to add to tell the fans?
Make sure you check out our EP on iTunes.
Yeah. Our EP is released.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you.
We love you. Keep coming to shows, because that's like the
Yeah.
coolest thing.
Stay up to date on our tour dates on our MySpace so we can hang out with you.
Yeah.
and be ready for bigger things that is going to
Big things are coming
very soon.
very soon.
Big thing.
Real big.
You guys spelled Columbus wrong, by the way.
Where?
On your tour date, MySpace.
And we also spelled Columbus wrong. That's another thing.
That's all I wanted to know.
Is it COLUNBUS?
Yes. You spelled it COLOM.
Oh, that's a
Columbus.
Columbus.
Columbus. See, that's how we pronounce it.
Yeah, we
Columbus.
We had this guy named Jim that